Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Finally we are now back over in this location that we were in 2 episodes ago now, I guess. We ended up here, and then we went to the farming stuff, so we are back here finally. We're going to be doing some quests around here. I'm actually kinda worried about these guys. Well, these guys are level 16 and we're level 22, so it's not too terrible. It looks like one of the quests is just to defeat... Oh yeah, so Brigands and Half-Orcs, we just have to defeat 20 of these guys anyway, so that's going to be fun to do. We also have to collect caravan goods, which seems to be on... Well, it looks like I got one at least, maybe from that first guy I killed, so it looks like they are both on the floor, and you can pick them up from, you know, these guys. I don't know though, but they are definitely on the floor, and it looks like, I guess, we might have either picked one up previously, or, which I can't remember doing, or they are just rarely on these guys as well, but, you know. No, yeah, we definitely picked up one. We picked up one of these from this person that we just killed, so definitely looks like they are on these guys, yeah. So they're definitely on these people, it just looks like they might not be, you know, very common when it comes to it. So we're going to have to find 30 of these caravan goods, which again, hopefully killing these guys will help out alongside finding them on the floor. We have to defeat the half-orc leader, which I guess that guy is up around here somewhere, especially since we're being pointed towards him, it looks like, on the little quest ring thing. And then we need to defeat Nikabrikas, which I guess are maybe on the outside. I think I saw a few that were on the outside of this sort of structure when I was actually coming over here. So, you know, we can deal with those guys most likely after. I don't know if we'll do it this episode. It depends on how far we get into killing the 20 enemies here, getting the 30 caravan goods, as well as killing the leader. But most likely I think we'll get decently far, and we'll get to that point pretty easily, I think. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, especially since we've killed 14 brigands and half-orcs already, and found a third of the caravan goods that we need, plus this extra one we just found here, and the one we just picked up from that enemy, and that enemy. So, you know, going to be pretty good. And then I think the way I'm going to do it, based on the Sunday's episodes, obviously this last Sunday was the farming episode. This, I think I'll alternate between doing farming episodes and doing skirmishes. And obviously once we get to the point where the farming is done, I don't know if I'll carry on, just sort of seeing how much we can make at high level crops. It kind of depends. It might be good because you can actually get quite a lot of high money items, but when it gets to that point, I don't know if I will just go back to doing every Sunday being a skirmish, or, you know, whatever. But I guess in the end, there's no point in wasting episodes farming where we could be doing a skirmish and doing deeds and getting probably more XP in general than that. But in going from like I think it was like the 4th skill upwards, mastering the 4th skill to the max skill level on farming with my other character, I did go from like level 18, I think I started off with, maybe about a third of the way through level 18, and I ended up, I think, with that character ending up at level 25, so we do get quite a lot of XP out of the whole thing, so it isn't, you know, really the worst thing we could do. Especially since we technically can make a profit if we're lucky. Really, only if we're very unlucky do we actually make a loss when it comes to that whole thing. So, I don't know. I think we should be fine. Do you want to stop running around? Thank you very much. Oh, and this guy is Sharky's lieutenant. So, let's kill this guy. I don't know if that was... Okay, so apparently he was a half-orc that we had to kill. Didn't actually look like a half-orc, but I guess that's just me not looking well enough. And we only have one more caravan good to go, so I guess maybe killing a few enemies, we might get a lucky kill, or we can just nick this one down here. I guess we can kill this guy, or this girl, woman, whatever. And we get the 38 from her, so that's fine. And then we need to kill... Actually, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's everything we needed to do is now done. We just sort of, I guess, need to get back through the area. I guess we're going to have to kill quite a lot of enemies to, you know, get back through it. It's either that or we're going to have a ton of them chasing us. So there are some areas like this we can sneak past, but there are some that we can't. Which I'm hoping that we can go across this area pretty easily. But yeah, that was actually very, very quick, so we can actually go and kill some Nika-Breakers. But we will give them these quests first, and then we'll give them these quests first, see what else they have for us, depending on what that is. Then we'll go and I guess we can get back on the horse. Depending on what those are, we can go kill the Nika-Breakers or do whatever, depending on what we need to do. So I'm going to jump around this person so we don't actually get seen. Well, don't get attacked. Obviously they saw us. If they didn't, they would be kind of blind and useless as a brigand, really. There's someone over here as well. So, brigands and half-orcs, we'll finish that up. That'll give us 111 XP. We can finish this one up. That gives us like 300 XP. That's quite a lot, actually. And must have, looks like that's fine. And this guy's got another quest. Talk to this guy. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's this guy over here. It's not. Okay, so that guy's all the way up there. Oh, is that maybe from where we got the original quests? That might be what that is. But it looks like what we'll do now, I guess, for the moment, is we can go over here, which seems to be where the Nika-Breakers were. Here they are. And we'll kill these guys, and if these aren't too amazing, I think we can go into the Midgewater Marshes, and there should be quite a few for us to kill, but I'm thinking there should be enough around here for us to deal with. And we also get a deed bestowed to us, which is just kill 30 of them for the low-level Slayer deed, and then obviously we've got to kill another 60 of them to complete that last level deed if we want to. Which we will end up doing, obviously, because that is kind of the whole point of this, is to get every single deed and quest completed, which is going to take a while. Definitely going to take a while. But I don't know. I'd rather have something that I will never get to completing than something I'll complete in like 10 videos, I guess. Like it's nice to have a long standing thing that I can just return to, and it'll be nice motivation. It's nice motivation to keep getting this character leveled up, because a lot of the time, like my main character, I've kind of just stayed around the same level for a very long time until very recently, because I kind of just didn't want to go to Angmar and stuff like that, because, you know, I'd rather stay around doing, I don't know, I don't even know what I was doing instead of questing and stuff, but I never really just got around to doing what I should have been doing to level up my character until recently, where I've been doing a ton of skirmishes, which still isn't perfect, and I guess I'm just trying to get a certain amount of levels over the quests I'm currently doing to make them a bit easier. Now, why do we have to get to 11 and then that's where they end? I guess we can kill these boars to make some space. Kind of sucks. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, I'd rather have something very difficult to do than something I'm going to get done very quickly. So getting everything done, which will take a very long time, no doubt, is a nice thing that I can try and do. Right. I think if we go down into here, we should get a few more. Have I been slowed? No, I'm going extremely slow for some reason. Okay, so let's get on a horse and we'll have a little trip down here, see if we can find any more. I did definitely see some on the way here. I don't know if they've been killed or are they the ones that we just killed up there. I'm just not looking at them properly, but no, there's one here. The final one that we want to kill is in fact here. Right, there we go. So let's get back on a horse and talk to the Watcher Oakdale. I don't think he'll have another quest for us within this area because the other guy didn't. There is a possibility he will, but I think there's quite a low chance of it. And then he might get us another quest to talk to the Chief Watcher again, similar to this guy. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I would somewhat be slightly surprised if it was another one in this area. But at the same time, I kind of wouldn't. It's kind of a weird one there, but let's just find out. How about that? Okay, so talk to Oakdale.
Greetings.
Do that. Apparently we have another quest from him. Maybe I've not been... Oh, Southern Fiend. Apparently we never defeated the half-orc leader. Okay, so... I thought we did. Maybe that quest got moved down when we completed the other one. That might be what it was. Yeah, I said that guy didn't particularly look like a half-orc, but... Right, it looks like we might complete this one, and then next episode end up going to... actually, depending on how long it takes, we'll have to see. It will depend on whether or not we get this done. Why? Okay. Trying to do that action when it couldn't. I don't know why. I don't actually know where the half-orc leader is, though. Is he here? Oh, half-orc boss. There he is. I wonder if I missed him. Let's just do this from a faraway shot. Just use barrage. Hit you. We'll walk around, I guess. Wait till you get out of sort of vicinity of these other guys so they don't attack me. There we go. So quickly run past this guy, try and avoid him. And that was a lot easier than I thought it was. I guess finding him was probably the most difficult part of that, especially since these guys... Oh god, don't get stuck in the ruins. Since these guys are however many levels below us. What are they? 16, I think I said? 16, 15? Yeah, 15, 16 levels, so... You know, that's at least 7 levels. Or at least 6 levels below us. So there's, you know, quite a while before they would probably be able to damage us. Do you want to not walk away? Thank you very much. Face me like a true fighter. And I'm glad this archer's finally chosen to walk, because archers are annoying. I should know, I'm playing as one. Archers are just annoying to go against because obviously, like, they can hit you and from far away while you're trying to get close, and then they can move. Especially like this character, he can move whilst.
What's your name?
He can obviously move whilst attacking, so he's even more of a pain. But what we'll do, I guess, is I will cut to when we are over by this quest being completed, which is just going to be talking to Chief Watcher Grimbriar. We'll just run away from this guy and hope that he doesn't get a hit on us somehow. I guess it was only the archer that caused the problems originally. And then we'll complete that quest and we'll end off there. So I will see you when I'm over at that point. Right, we're coming up on this location now, and let's get ready to complete this quest from this guy. And do we get a Brigand Blade? Does that do however much damage? Doesn't do any. It's 1 point off of our Asdo's Blade, which isn't great. It does give us 5 might though, so it's interesting. But we will probably just sell it off. Actually, is this one more expensive? I guess it is, so we'll go with that. Unfortunately, it's a staff, so we can't use it. But I think staffs are dual wield, so we wouldn't be able to have both swords, even though it does more damage, but we wouldn't be able to have 2 weapons. So we'll finish that. We also get some health and power potions, I guess, which are pretty nice, and 288 XP. So we are now basically, well, 5,901 XP away from getting to level 23, at which point we will be getting a new point to place into our traits, which will be really nice. Oh, and that also reminds me, at some point I need to redo my my virtues and my race traits. Actually, the race traits are fine, but my virtues I need to sort out and make sure I have the correct ones, and also plan how to get better ones. But that's going to be it for today, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I guess next episode we can maybe get starting on defeating these bears in the Northern Breefield. We've had that quest for quite a long time now. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.